You are listening to the Booktrospective podcast, a podcast for all types of books. And even though we read all types of books across all different types of genres, we want to give a disclaimer. Many of our books and a lot of our content sometimes is intended for mature audiences. And we don't believe in censorship, but we do want our listeners to have the opportunity to decide if our episode or podcast is good for them. So with that, let's get into the episode. Hey, it's Dominique.
And Keely.
And you are listening to Booktrospective. And this week is our first real, monthly check-in, whatever we want to call it. We are not reviewing a book today. We're kind of just doing these at the top of the month to kind of, touch base, talk about, our previous month recap, what we're looking forward to reading, this month, and then kind of theming it to whatever is coming up this month. So so we have a couple things for you guys. Keely, how has your week been?
My week has been okay. It's been pretty good. Ended September with a really big order at the bookstore, so that was great and much needed. Other than that, there's not really been much that's happened that I can really think of. Feels like this week has been so slow, but so, quick at the same time. What about you?
Just busy. All the time. I'm getting my life together every week. For the last 10 years, I've been getting my life together. Nothing exciting. One job closed. Started 2 jobs. What's new? That's my normal everyday life, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do we want to start with? Do we want to close out last month?
So I want to start with this dream that I had.
Yes, Keely had a dream.
So we have this thing that you've likely, if you are a long-time listener, you've likely heard us mention a time or two, but that the previous bookstore or two were haunted. And I was like, yeah, no, I've not had any issues with the current location, but this week I had a dream that something happened, and the building was the building, but at the same time wasn't the same building, and downtown was downtown, but it wasn't. There were minor differences, but overall it was the same. Just for instance, the room across from the hall was bigger than what it actually is.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So, and downtown had most of the same buildings, but the streets weren't necessarily the same, if that makes any sense.
Off.
Anyways, so the bookstore was set up differently, and I had the checkout counter in that little cubby.
Yeah.
And I had a dream. For some reason, I had slept over at the book. At the bookstore for some reason, and I heard something, and it was 2:15 in the morning, and I sit up and I look over the counter, and there's this big, tall, lanky, dark figure standing in front of the bookstore door. And I was
ugh.
Yeah, that freaked me out a bit, but it was it felt so real though at the same time. And other than the counter being in a different place, everything else was set up exactly the same.
Ugh.
So it was I legit for a minute thought that I was in the bookstore. So I was I hope that's not an omen or something. Tell me that there's a demon or something.
Use some sage.
This building.
Bless the bookstore.
But I was I need to tell Dominique, just in case this was a bad omen, that there may be a ghost or demon.
Oh my gosh. Go away, spirits. We are only friendly here. We want nothing but to read books, I promise. We won't want any problems. No
Yeah.
ghosties in my house, thankfully, or my
so
clinic.
that's all.
Oh my gosh. Well, how was September reading wise?
September was okay. It wasn't as much as I hoped for, but it was more than what I thought I did. So I ended September with 7 books.
Okay.
So, what about you?
I read 10 books last month. I'm on a roll. Truthfully though, it's only because of what I'm reading. I'm on a Frida binge, and I can read like one of those a day. So, yeah, that's, whatever. Did you have any 5-star books last month?
I did. I only had 1.
I didn't have any last month. So.
Really?
Nope.
Okay. So all of mine were at least, I think all of them, or at least the majority of them were at least 4 stars. But there was just one that was really good, and it is The Story of My Anger by Jasmine Mendez, and it is a young adult novel written in verse. It definitely very much so has Hannah Sawyer vibes.
Say, yeah.
But it deals with honestly current topics.
Yeah.
Censorship, racism, discrimination. It was really good though. Kids learning to stand up for their system and speak out and do so in a way that works for them. It was really good. And there was a quote from there that I was like in love with, and it's, their anger isn't mine to carry. And I'm like, I love that.
That's good.
So if I can get a good quote from a book, then like,
I like it.
but so none for you.
Nope. I did have a 4.5, but nothing like, I like Frida, but it's not 5-star material.
Yeah.
Like, it's good, it's fun, it's great, like, it's whatever, but it's not like life altering, sticking with me. And that's fine. Everything doesn't have to be. So yeah, everything was pretty, like, I had like 3.5 to 4.5. I did not DNF anything either.
Neither did I.
I was reading The End of the World as We Know It, and I'm just not finishing it because it's just like big, and I'm just gonna circle back to it. But I'm not DNFing it. Like, I'm interested in it, but it's like short stories or whatever you call that again. So yeah, I will be back to that. I'm on the Frida train, so I'm off to that. So yeah, whatever. Okay. So then we're moving into October. We're in spooky season, and again, I made the October list, and I just was not looking at the fact that it was October, so we're not reading anything spooky for the podcast. I'm so sorry, but
We'll make up for it in the other months.
yeah,
So.
I'm like, it's always spooky season around here. So anything anticipated for October? Like, do you have a goal for how many books you want to read, or any books you're just excited to read?
I am shooting for 10 books this month. I'm currently 5 books behind on my reading goal. So, yeah, I'm shooting for 10.
Okay.
Anticipated reads is The Reformatory by Tanana Reeve Dew, which we're reading it for book club, and I think at some point we may have it on our podcast
I think it's in
list.
November. I wonder if I put it. I've already read that, so I don't have to read it again for book club, but it's on our list somewhere.
Yeah. Cry Voidbringer.
Yeah, you said that one.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about. Somebody that I follow on TikTok, and if you don't follow him, I think you would really like his stuff. But Michael LeBourne,
I don't follow a lot of guys.
he really reps Black and brown authors, and he's in that like bindery thing where they help publish books. I have one in here. Kay Sinclair, House of Frank. It's a fantasy, and that's one that he helped publish.
Okay.
But Cry Voidbringer is one that was on his bindery that he talked a lot about, and it sounded really good. So I'm excited for that one. I'm I got an arc. I'm like 3 chapters in, but I'm excited about the Libro arc. So,
Yes.
And then wanting to get into some Frida books.
Yes, I am gonna be reading lots of Frida. I have already read The Housemaid now, so like that was the only Frida that I had to read because I want to see the movie when it comes out. So I'm just like I just want to read all the Fridas just because I just want to read them all. I am gonna be reading An Embroidery of Souls because it's on the podcast list, and also because Keely really enjoyed it, so I'll be reading that. What's the other one you read by Ariel?
Ariel Sullivan, Conform.
I wanted to say like I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. So I am looking forward to reading that. I hate to put a goal on this. I hate that I've actually read 10 books the last 2 months because if I read 10 books every month to the end of the year, I will read 100 books this year, which is not my goal at all. I have already passed my goal, and so like it doesn't matter to me, but like it kind of does, only because I know it's achievable. So it's like, okay, if I do it, I could do it.
But then the pressure.
Like, the pressure's on, and I'm like, why? And it's all self-inflicted. Like, this is so dumb. But it's like, I don't know. I've already read, what is it, the 4th? I've read 2 books this month so far. I think I've read 2 Fridas. So,
really?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to put 10 into the atmosphere. Like, I don't know. I'm nervous. I won't say that I have a goal. But, yeah, so, whatever. I don't know. So, that's what I'm looking forward to in October. So, kind of shifting into our little chat period.
Yes.
I guess we can start with these, like, nonchalant ones and then go more into the books.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any, like, reading a snack drink right now? Getting in the mood?
Well, I was on an animal cracker kick.
She's been on an animal cracker kick since July.
I was on a kick for a bit, and then Carson dumped out all the rest of my animal crackers. And then I was like, eh. But I have really been in the spinach dip and pita chips.
Oh, yeah, she was talking about that.
I literally have been snacking on that every day for like a week.
That's semi-healthy.
And drink. I'm a lemonade or a water girl for the most part. But I can't wait to get into the apple cider and the hot chocolate.
That's where I was going. I was like, I'm an apple fall. I don't want pumpkin nothing.
Ugh, I hate pumpkin.
Pumpkin is so nasty. I'm glad that we're like in agreement over here. I think pumpkin's the nastiest thing in the world. So I'm hard into. I need to go buy a Steak and Shake and see if they have the caramel apple milkshake. It's so good. Ooh. They don't always have it, and it's only for fall. It's so good, and it's like the shake is good, and then they put like a caramel on top. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I need to hit up Jacob's and get some apple donuts.
Oh, so good.
The apple cider slushies.
So good. Also, of course, I'm always gonna eat a peach ring. Like. That's my thing. I was like last night, I went to the gas station, nothing was in there. I was like, I'm gonna go home and make cookies. I can always go for like a soft chocolate chip cookie and some milk. But if I don't have milk, like I don't want it. Like I gotta have milk. Mm-hmm. And I also prefer my milk in a glass. Like it's something about like that goes in a glass. I will drink it in a plastic cup, but I just want it in a glass.
I'm a mug girly through and through. I have one glass that I drink out of, and it is a spooky ghost glass that Kimberly got. There's like little ghosts on them, but they are like temperature. So like when it's cold, the ghosts turn black.
I love those.
So it's either that one glass or mugs.
I love that. I don't have any. I remember like years ago when those became popular. I got my mom which Keely's not gonna understand this reference. I got her this Harry Potter one. That was the I solemnly swear that I am up to no good, and then it says mischief managed. It's the Harry Potter thing. That's like when those temperature mugs like first became popular. It was like so cool, but whatever. Yeah, no, I like my glass. I mean my milk in a glass. Like I don't know. It's something about. I don't consider myself a texture person, but there are certain things that I'm like. I prefer it like this. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I'm eating, I want like a sweet something, and like with reading and like yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm back in the pig. Okay. All right. Last like non-little booky thing. What's your favorite scary movie or fall movie? Like so, TV show, movie. Could also be a cartoon.
Okay, I'll give you both show and movie.
Okay.
I feel like this is a popular autumn show, but Gilmore Girls.
I knew she was gonna say that. I was just like waiting.
Gilmore Girls. I'm in autumn. Movie.
It's hard.
I want to say Jeepers Creepers, but I will say that probably Signs with Mel Gibson would be my favorite horror movie because that's one that I could watch like every week.
Yeah.
And not get tired of.
That's a good one. That's hard. I would say, like, I'm going, like, off. So, I mean, there's so many. I like a ton of them. Something I like to watch with the kids every year is Crawl. You ever seen Crawl?
With the alligator?
Yeah. It's just, like, good, like, jumpy, like, good. And, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, ass scared, but, like, it's just fun. Like, it always shows up. So, I like that one. I also really like to watch, I just had it in my mind. And I was going, obviously, fall, like, it's Hoa season. It's Twilight and Vampire Diary season for sure. And then there was something else that just came on my mind, and now it's like it just completely like went out, and I was like, oh yeah, that, and I can't remember what it was. Dang it, it's gonna come to me. I don't know, but I love Halloween. Like, it's my favorite.
Yes.
It's my favorite holiday. Like, Christmas, cool. Like, I love Thanksgiving and Christmas too, but like I love dressing my kids up. I love Halloween. I love October. Like,
it's so fun,
and it's so short. Like, why can't we get 2 months of this? Like, give us 2 months. Like, Christmas season goes on forever. Just give me, like, I think September and October should merge. We should start, we have just, because it's not. You know what, actually, on my way home last night from Kokomo, there are so many houses with lights up.
Really?
For Halloween. Yeah, I was surprised. Because I was, why are so many? But, like, I mean, they're Halloween lights, but there's so many houses decorated. And I'm like, I like it.
I want to decorate, like...
I gotta be rich, though. I just don't feel like taking it down and putting it back up.
Oh, God.
That's why I don't do it, because I don't, like, if I get in the mood to put it up, then I gotta take it down.
Yeah. Well, we at one point had a year-round tree because we hated putting it up and down. So, like, we would decorate it for Valentine's Day.
I'm telling you. I seriously think this Christmas, when I'm done with Christmas, I'm gonna wrap my tree in saran wrap and put it in the basement and stand it up. I think I'm just gonna do that.
I mean,
that's why I gotta get rich and just hire Watsons, and so they can just do it for me. Because I love it, and Carter the kids want me to do it, and I just don't have the energy to.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like you have to buy
as
so
a kid,
much.
It was
too.
So much fun, but as an adult, I'm like, I really.
And I feel like my house looks so bare because it's like so vast. Like, I'll spend $200. It looks like I spent $2 out there. Like, I'm like, I gotta spend so much to make my yard even look like I did anything. I need to buy a 27-foot skeleton or something, and I'm like, I'm not spending $500 on that.
One thing I was excited about when my grandma moved in was that she had collected a ton of Christmas stuff. So she had like the little Christmas villages and all that. So we didn't have to get anything.
That'll be me getting all my grandma's stuff because she has all of that, and she don't even decorate no more. It's just in the basement collecting dust. So yeah, but
speaking of scary movies, though, did you go and see The Conjuring, The Last Rites?
I didn't.
Lord.
Was it good?
It was good. And honestly, like, I was terrified.
That's why I didn't go.
Like, to the point, like, I am a horror movie girly. I love that. I was crying. I was, like, sitting there, like, my hands in front of my mouth, and I was crying because I was,
a wimp.
I was scared.
I'm a wimp.
It was good, but Lord, it was scary.
I'm a wimp. I'm good with, like, haunted houses, stuff like that. I don't know, like, scary. I'm like, the anticipation. I'm like, I gotta watch this at home. No, that's why I didn't go. I'm like, I do want to go to a haunted house, though. Another one. I don't know. Okay. Keely, your questions.
Yes. So, what are your top 5 horror books? And it can be horror, thriller, whatever is kind of spooky or gives you the chills. Why you loved it. And then alternatively, your 1 or 2 that you did not enjoy.
Okay. So, my top 5, I'm going to put The Reformatory. That was just really good. It's very I love a good race read anyways. Like, even though it's like sad and I hate that we have like these stories and tragic, but it's just like, it was really good, but like also the like horror aspect of it's really good. And I won't say too much because you're going to read it, but that was really good. One of Our Kind was really good.
So good.
Pissed me off, but was also really good. It gave us, what did we say? Like, kind of like Get Out vibes. Yeah, it just gives very Get Out, but she wasn't very smart. Yeah.
The cover did not.
No, I had no idea what we were like going to be reading.
The cover looked very like contemporary and boy was it not.
And it's just like, I do like a book that makes me mad. Sometimes, to some extent. Some of these books I'm like, all right, I'm knocking you down a peg. Because, like, you did what you're supposed to, but you took it too far. You took it too far. That's two. Clown in a Cornfield. I just think it's campy. It's fun. It just does what it needs to do. It's a good slasher. It's fun. Jackal was really good. Again, it's similar to The Reformatory, and then it gets really deep into like the racial part, which is its own horror category in itself. But then also like the mystical horror elements of it, I think is really good. And then, the last one is kind of hard. I don't know which one I want to pick. I'm gonna go with Head Full of Ghosts. That was really good too.
Oh, that was good.
That was a good one. That's one of the first horror books I read when I started getting into them for book club, and it gives very much Exorcist. I also really like that. I love, but like religion is also very creepy to me. So I really like that as well. One or two I did not really like. I will say, I gave her a pretty low star to Mary. Mary was just very long, and I think it just lost its appeal throughout. I do like Nat Cassidy. I think that's the lowest rated Nat Cassidy book that I've read. So I don't know. I just didn't really get it.
It was a little different.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, his books are.
They all are, but I liked Nestlings and the new one a lot better from him. And then I would also say, what's something else I read? There's some I kind of gave higher stars to, but it's hard. I don't really want to go like, I don't know. I'll just go with that one because the rest of these I actually kind of enjoyed, so I'll just do that one. Okay. Hold on, I gotta plug this in. It's probably gonna pause. It does it when I. Oh. It didn't. The one time I say it.
All right.
Okay.
Getting into mine. So this was not on my list, but I had to change it because
I said.
Yeah, but A Head Full of Ghosts, 100% is one of my favorite reads. Like overall, not just horror.
Yeah.
Because of the duality or whatever of the horror exorcism aspect and the human and psychological aspect. Really love that. What the Woods Took by Courtney Gold. A very good, creepy Appalachian kids in a place.
Kids in Appalachia are their own scary things.
Yes. Somewhere they have no place being. Gave me the chills.
Yes.
Another book that gave me the chills was Someone in the Attic, and technically I think it may be thriller.
That's fine.
I tagged it as horror though, which it may be. I can't remember. But the idea of someone being in my attic, in my home, without me knowing it, is terrifying. And when I read this book, I was home alone and had to lock myself in the bedroom at night because I was so scared that someone was going to come down out of the attic and, like, murder me. So, that I was scared. Clown in a Cornfield. Love Clown in a Cornfield. Dom summed it up great. Very campy, great slasher. The movie was great too.
Yep.
And Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky, I believe is how you pronounce it. Is a very good. I don't even know how to describe the book, but
I can't believe you didn't say Playground.
Playground was good. I forgot about that one too. But yeah, no, Imaginary Friend was a good one. Just the dread in the book was really good. Now, on the flip side, I have two that I did not like. The Handyman Method.
Oh my gosh, which is funny because I almost included it in my top 5 because I like the Handyman Method. And
I
she
hated
doesn't.
it. Hated it.
She hated it so much.
Oh my gosh.
I liked it. I really did like it. I 4-starred it. She hated that book.
Oh. Yeah, I just, did not do it for me. I did not like that book. And also, The Christmas Morning Massacre.
Also did not hate.
I hated that one too. And there's another one that I could add, but I was like, I'm just going to leave it alone.
That is so
Dominique
funny.
knows what the other one is.
I didn't even have that on my list. I didn't even think about it. That doesn't even count.
But yeah, no, I
So
truly
funny.
hated both of those books. I finished them. I didn't DNF them, but I hated them with a passion.
Anytime Keely hates the book, I'm always like, it's not that bad. Because my expectations are then set low, and then I'm like, nah, like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So, do you have any favorite, like, horror tropes or, like, micro genres?
I looked up both. Okay, so, horror tropes. Okay. I mean, I love a good final girl. Mm-hmm. We love a final girl. I also mentioned, like, I love, like, religious things. I also love, like, black things, like, racial, like, sinners. Anything that gets into, like, that cultural, like, hoodoo, voodoo. I don't play around with that stuff, but, like, I love it. Anything that's, like, cultural, though, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always, like, very intrigued. Yeah. I would say those are, like, my favorites. And then subgenres. Oh, wait, I guess there are other tropes. Hold on, wait. I have a whole list. Let me see. Did I look at all these? Oh, I love well, that's a genre. I'll put that in the genre. Hold on. Let me make sure these are all tropes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Genres. I love a good psychological horror. I like a good slasher. I love vampires. I'm gonna love a vampire. I like supernatural horror, but it just depends. Sometimes it gets a little weird. Like, sometimes it goes a little meh. And then I do like a good witch movie, too, generally. So, those are my favorites.
Okay. I, too, love a good final girl. I mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
What else? I also... a haunted house, a sentient house. Thinking, like, have you read Mexican Gothic? Oh, you would like that one. You have to add that to your list. That's a good one.
They're on our book list. I'll have to. I'll remember.
I also love. I love and hate a haunted doll.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say creepy children, but I hate that too. Like, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah.
But it is good.
Yeah.
But it does creep.
And it's good
kids are
in
creepy.
what it needs to be good in.
Yeah.
But, like,
But
in a real world aspect,
stay back.
please.
Please stay away.
But, like, how to sell a haunted house, like...
Yeah. Papa wee.
Yeah, I like a good religious horror. Like, body horror. I love a good body horror.
I hate body horror. I'm not a, like, is that like Saw? Would you consider that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything
Playground.
that's gore. I don't like. I could read it, but I cannot watch it. I would say. So there's that. Like I think I can read it just fine. I can't
watch it either.
I don't want to watch that. Like, ugh. And
but I was
like
into the playground.
I feel like what I see, and so I can't watch it. I can't do that.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, I love a good vampire. I would say that probably zombie, but I've not really read any zombie books.
I don't think I've read
movie wise, like I love me a good zombie movie. The Victims Who Deserve It.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love a good I gotcha.
Yeah.
I love vengeance. I love vengeance. I do love vengeance.
A good improvised weapon scene. And then, okay, so moving into the, like, genre, subgenre thing, I do love a good, folk horror.
Yes.
Micro genre, I cannot say no to a good Appalachian horror. All you have to say is Appalachia and I will read it.
She's there. Not physically.
No. Again, body horror, apocalyptic, dystopian horror.
Yeah, I do like apocalyptic.
Yeah.
I don't really like found footage because, okay, I've never read, you can't really read found footage, but like watching it, because the camera's always shaky, and that drives me insane. Like, I don't want to be moving with you.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to be dizzy while I'm watching
like
it.
if I can just watch it, like Paranormal Activity's fine, because it's not moving all over the place, but like Blair Witch is, be still.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do also love a really good grief horror.
I need an example.
Smile. Movie aspect, Smile.
Or like, what's the one where the hand? That's a good horror, right? Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tarot. I don't know what that falls under, but like anything that's like mythological or like horoscope, I like something like that. Whatever you call that. Fantastical. I don't know what that is. Is that a folklore?
I feel like it would probably be a paranormal.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe.
I like it.
Or
witchcraft.
Witchcraft, yeah. And a good haunted house ghost story.
And honorable mention, only because when I was going through my list, it kind of was on there. I do love a dark romance. I know we're talking horror, but I do love me a good dark romance. So honorable mention to Haunting Adeline, and also what's the series? Hold on. I read it earlier this year, and I was in love. The Devil's Night Boys. Yeah, honorable mention.
Obviously, can't forget a teen slasher.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Clown in a Cornfield. I will live and die by that.
Any
book.
90s horror, also, I'm gonna eat it up. 90s and probably like early 2000s, I'm gonna eat it up because it's nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if there's many from that time period that I'm just not gonna watch. Like, I'm gonna eat it up because it was good. Like, whatever. So, okay. Anything else for the good of the cause?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, I'll go over what we have for this month and then talk a little bit exactly about the next book. So, we actually have our next episode is a author interview. It's going to be on Wednesday, and it is with Hannah V. Sawyer, who is the author of Truth Is. She is a, how do you call it? Like, what does she write in?
In verse.
She writes in verse. And so her book, Truth Is, came out last month?
September, yeah.
16th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And so we talked to her. She's great. And then we are going to be reviewing her book on the 13th. And then we also will be covering King of Ashes by our favorite S.A. Cosby. Then we have another author interview with Ashley Jordan on the 22nd because we will be talking about her new book. And she's a first-time author. Mm-hmm. Her book is Once Upon a Time in Dollywood and will be out on, well, the book's already out, but the episode will be out on October 27th. So that is what we have in October. So Truth is just a quick little preview for that. It's spoiler free. Is a book in verse about a girl, Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's a senior in high school, and she doesn't really seem to have a future ahead of her. Her options are very slim. She is a black girl in, are they New York? The DMV area. I feel like they're somewhere like in that area, and her options are basically like military or community college, like nothing. No one in her life pretty much really even has any hopes for her, and she pretty much gets, I don't know, do you feel like that's a spoiler to say she's...
No.
Okay. She's pregnant. So not only does she already not have great options, then she's also thrown a teenage pregnancy into that. So future looks slim, not a lot of support. She's living in a broken home with her mom, who is suffering really from mental illness and is unaddressed. She has an estranged father, and so she's really just struggling with figuring out, and we follow her throughout her senior year, trying to figure out what are the best decisions for her, who are the best people to have in her life, and can she change her life and actually make a way to have a future as she's graduating high school, or even if she's going to even graduate high school, and then like what will that look like for her at the end of the book. So it was really good. I don't often read physically, and like I had no problem, like I was not putting that book down. Like it reads really fast too because it's in verse, and it's nice because like it's like, again, for one, it's written in verse, but two, like it's like every page is different. Like sometimes, because she's in high school, sometimes it's like a quiz, and sometimes it's like her notes, and it's like scratched out. Like it's really cool to read, and it's like it's an experience. It is. It's an experience. It's very nice, and Hannah was super cool to talk to. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and if you are interested, I hope you pick that book up and read it also.
And she's pitched it as her pro-choice mommy issues book. Yeah, so if you've not read it, definitely grab that.
Yes.
Ask your local indie bookstore how you can support and get that book.
Yes. Super good. And she has another book that she has out before this. Mm-hmm. What's that one?
All the Fighting Parts, which same deal with kind of taboo topics. Mm-hmm. And it's based on her own story, but about a young girl, a teen, who is sexually assaulted by a member of the church. And that one is really good too. But definitely recommend reading that if you like Truth Is.
Okay. All right. Well, happy October. Happy spooky season. Enjoy all the spooky things for us this month. And we will be back on Wednesday with our author interview. So we will talk to you guys then. Bye.